Hello, Doug McCon of RealityMe.net here. Got a box from Amazon. I like unboxing things. Let's find out what's in this one. I'll give you a little backstory. I moved into this house in 1997 and became a Comcast subscriber. Pretty sure I was a Comcast subscriber for about 5 years before that in my previous place. So I've been a Comcast subscriber, I don't know, 15, 19 years, something like that. Their service got really bad. It had nothing to do with the house. I mean, they reran wires to the house, they changed out all the equipment. Every time it rained, we got pixelation, the internet was slow, we couldn't get the upper channels. It had to be like an open line upstream or something. Couldn't deal with it. I finally said, listen, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to go to AT&T. So we switched to AT&T U-Verse. And I haven't been thrilled, I'll be honest. I thought the AT&T U-Verse guide experience was going to be awesome. I thought I'd use the picture-in-picture. Haven't used it at all. Finding movies in AT&T U-Verse is a pain in the neck. Comcast had this great thing where if I was going through the guide and I saw something that I wanted to watch, I could say, give me a reminder, I'll watch that later. Don't have the same thing in AT&T U-Verse. The internet's slow, just not happy. I'm firing AT&T U-Verse. I'm going back to Comcast. Now, part of the problem I had with Comcast was that they slowly worked my bill up. I got to the point where I was paying like $250 a month just to have internet and TV. That's ridiculous. So when I went to AT&T U-Verse, got some great special. Price was really low, but now I look at my bill, they've worked it back up to $250 a month. That is too much money to be paying for internet and TV. So I'm going back to Comcast on an internet-only plan. It's going to be like $60 a month. It's going to give me a 50 megabit service, some basic channels, and I'm not renting a modem. I bought a modem. I've got the Motorola. The company that owns them now is actually ARRIS, A-R-R-I-S. I think I'm saying that right. It's the SURFBoard modem. This is the model SB6183. Now I'm going to tell you why I got this one. The model below this, the 6141, is the one a lot of people recommend. That only bonds 8 channels. This bonds 16 channels. Now, let's talk about the way the internet works. It's a series of tubes! And what really, if you look at your bandwidth as a pipe, we've always called it a pipe. The amount of information that can go through one pipe is like water. If you have a water pipe that's a 1/4 inch in diameter, it can push only so much water through it. But if you have 2 pipes, it can push twice as much water, right? So what you end up with in the internet, when they talk about upload speeds and download speeds, you're going, wait a minute, why would my upload speed be any different than my download speed? I'm still just transferring information from one server to another server, right? Well, it's the number of channels dedicated to the up and down. So if you dedicate 8 channels up and 4 channels down, obviously you're going to get, 8 channels down and 4 channels up, obviously you're going to get twice as much speed coming down as you will be going up. So your typical modem that's in your house that you're paying $7 or $10 a month to rent, which is ridiculous. This thing costs $130. You know, in a year's time of renting at $10 a modem, this will be paid for. Now, what is this going to do for me that the 41 can't do? The 6141 bonds 8 channels down. This is going to bond 16 channels down. I called Comcast, they said that they will use that full capacity. So this is going to be a much faster modem than the less expensive one. The 6140 was like $80, I think. Pay a little bit extra money, get a lot more speed. Bonding 16 channels down, I think it's still just 4 channels up, but that doesn't really matter. Down's what's important to you. So we're cutting the wires, babe. We're going to go with owning our own modem. We're going to pay basically for internet service only. We're going to rely on Netflix and Amazon Prime, maybe Sling TV, I don't know. We'll see what all we get. We're going to try it out. I'll let you know how cord cutting works out later.